After facing off with the Goliath burger in Salem, it was time to continue home into California. When it was lunchtime, we happened to find ourselves in Olivehurst, California, near a local pizzeria named Neighbor's Pizza. They dare you to take on their Alaska-sized pizza challenge, but since I didn't have a partner handy, I'd be taking on this 24-inch team pizza challenge solo. I had 45 minutes to eat this oversized one-topping pizza, and if I couldn't get it done, I'd owe the owners about $35. With no fanfare, no BS, and no Stalin, let's find out if I could eat for two in Olivehurst.
All right, well, I wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
I'm going to go and start now.
Okay. Welcome back to another Freak Eating Challenge. You're watching the last challenge from the Spring Break 2018 series of food challenges I'd undertaken while traveling into Oregon, Washington, and back home again. I'd tackled quite a variety of food challenges on this journey, and I've arranged them into a special playlist I've linked below. You may have missed one or two, so this is a good way to catch up. Anyway, the Alaska-sized pizza challenge has actually been active for several years. It was always on my to-do list, but the city it's located in, Olivehurst, was usually a bit out of the way for me on my travels. This time it finally worked out. It's designed to be a team pizza challenge whereby two people get 45 minutes to finish the whole thing, or they're going to shell out $35. The rules don't forbid solo challenge attempts, and just so you know, there were two previous solo winners of this challenge before I showed up, and both of them were female. The first was Molly Schuyler, arguably one of the 2 or 3 best absolute speed eaters in the world today. The second woman to finish this pizza alone was Stephanie Wu, a well-traveled food challenger with over 100 food challenge victories to her name, and still highly active in the sport of competitive eating. So ironically, if I could pull this off, I could claim to be the first man to complete the Alaska-sized pizza challenge unassisted. I don't know if women are naturally better competitive eaters, but it feels as if the women who are good at it just happen to be really good at it. The challenge requires you to select one topping, and I went with mushroom, just because it's one of my all-time favorite toppings, and my personal standby choice when it comes to doing pizza challenges. The pizza was made with generous amounts of tomato sauce and possessed a crust of medium thickness. It went down easily at first, but I knew that wouldn't be the case as my stomach started to fill up. My beverages of choice were water and Coca-Cola, but I would switch from water to tea later on to keep flavor fatigue at bay. From what I've read online, this 24-inch pizza challenge weighs anywhere from 8 to 8.5 pounds. Now that's definitely not a light lunch, but thankfully it tasted great. From reading the Yelp reviews about Neighbor's Pizza, I know opinions about their food are all over the map, but in my personal viewpoint, it was delicious pizza. I've eaten pizza that was seriously awful before, and I can say with certainty that this pizza was in the uppermost 10% of the tastiest pizza challenges I've ever taken on. Maybe one day I should do a video where I rank the flavor of all the pizza challenges I've ever done. It would be a different video, but unfortunately a few pizzerias wouldn't be happy with what I'd have to say. Frankly, some pizzas just don't taste very good. Maybe it was a choice of toppings or going with too many toppings, maybe it's undercooked or overcooked. But there is seriously a big difference between a good pizza and a bad pizza. Neighbor's Pizza gets it right. Their pizza is good. On the freak eating scale of deliciousness, which didn't exist until just right now, their pizza gets a perfect 5 stars. I would eat it again without hesitation. The challenge would have been a lot easier if I had a partner. Today was not the day for an easy challenge though. It was time for me to rise up and do something a bit out of the ordinary, and when that happens, I dig down deep and push hard. I might not want pizza again for a while, but as long as I ate this one, I could finish the long drive home to Victorville feeling satisfied. I got a confession to make. Sometimes when I'm doing a food challenge at a restaurant, the sights and sounds around me become very vivid, and they're burned into my memory whenever I recall the challenge. For this one, while coming up with the script, I remember clearly a man and his 2 sons who came in to eat lunch at Neighbor's Pizza while I was doing their challenge. The boys wanted to play on one of the arcade machines over in the corner, and Dad just wasn't having it. Eventually, Dad gave in and gave the boys quarters so they could go play, but before that, there was this long, drawn-out exchange between father and sons that just seemed to go on forever. I realized that the boys were learning the power of perseverance. Never give up, and you just might realize your dreams, even if it is as simple as a quarter for an arcade machine. In a similar way, I needed to shut down my senses and not stop eating until all of the pizza in front of me was gone. It felt like I'd built up an early lead, and that was slipping away now that I was eating past the halfway point. In my mind, I counted up the slices and the amount of time left, and I knew I could get it done. But if I took it easy on myself, the victory would slip out of my hands and into the jaws of defeat. One more bite is all it takes sometimes. Once this pizza was gone, we could go home. And boom goes the dynamite. At right under 40 minutes, I became the third person overall and the first man to complete the Alaska-sized team pizza challenge without a partner. My time is the second fastest for a solo finish.
Change their minds.
I asked for his last name and hung up on me.
I'm done. Excuse me?
Hi there. Successful? Awesome.
That's a lot of pizza.
Yeah. At 5 minutes left. Congratulations.
Thank you. It was really good. I like the
Yeah.
amount of sauce that you use inside. It's good.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it.
Too much of it.
Probably not gonna want pizza again for a while. But...
No, not for a while.
For my efforts, I received the $35 pizza for free, and I got my picture plastered on the restaurant's wall of fame. But no sweet t-shirt. Thank you to Neighbors Pizza for being awesome hosts and putting on such a fun and tasty challenge. After the pizza, it was just a 7-hour drive home to Victorville and the beginning of the next adventure. Spring Break 2018 is over, but there are still dozens of food videos coming to the channel soon. Hopefully you stick around and see them all. I thank all of you at home for watching and supporting my journeys. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Till we eat again, stay in school, don't do drugs, and eat like a freak.